Hello, welcome back to my summer car. So I know it's been a few days since my last video. I'm sorry for that. I was not feeling good over the weekend and couldn't really talk to record, so I just played some other stuff and tried to get better. I'm feeling better today, but I am definitely not ready for this. I did a bunch of money grinding, and what are you doing, man? Did a bunch of money grinding, paid off my poo fine, practiced a little cards. Nothing too exciting. But I want to try the rally one more time today. I am woefully unprepared because I haven't played for days, but we're going to give it a try since I got the, I can't see that, that's annoying, kind of. Sorry, since I got the different gearing in here, I have a feeling it's not really going to make a difference. Another thing is, I am getting to a point where I'm starting to run out of content to make for this. I've got the rally left, like I know there's the more advanced stages of that, but I can't even beat the easy one yet, so I'm not even going to think about those. And then we've also got the story that I need to figure out how to initiate. I think it has something to do with the dude that has the chick in his car, so have to see about that at some point, but I'm not quite sure how to initiate that at the moment, so maybe somebody can let me know in the comments without spoiling anything just how to get it started. I'm not sure if I can even do whatever's required for it, but we'll see. I also got the mod for the other car to repair it, which is why I need to do the card playing so I can get the keys for it and actually fix it. Uh, you know what? I seem to do better when I keep the helmet on, so we'll just keep it on. Better to be safe. Car's not quite warmed up yet. I'm not too worried about it though. Well, that's not going to help it warm up. I guess I am out of practice. And my steering's still pretty jank, so we'll see how that works. I am prepared to destroy myself here. Alright, here we go. Come on, count me down, dude. I'm ready. There we go. Pretty good start. Now let's see if we can make it around here without wrecking too badly. I gotta get used to this new gearing. It's definitely different. It handles differently. It spins the tires a bit easier, so I have to be careful of that. And I am not going fast enough for this. No matter what I do with the settings for the controller, I can't seem to get the steering to work well for me. I think maybe the game just doesn't really like this controller because it's got dead zones in a weird spot. There's a lot of play before it actually engages, and then when it does engage, it's just like immediately on. So it makes it really hard for me to kind of feather my turns or my throttle. The throttle's not bad. I can work with throttle and brake, but for the turns, it's just still way too sensitive. Get back on the road, please. I know you don't like going that fast, but I want to at least place on the sheet. I did that before. Oh, we got people up here. Not good, not good, not good, not good. That was close. I hope I didn't hit anyone. I was so concerned with not hitting anyone that I just about wrecked the car. Let's just focus on getting around here. Even though I've got the car completely built, I don't know if I'm going to be able to ever win this rally with this controller. I'd like to think I could if I practiced enough, but it keeps doing stuff like that where, see, it just throws me off the road for absolutely no reason. And there goes my time. Oh well. Another practice lap. It's been a few days since I've played, so I guess I can't expect to do that well. Get out of the way, people. Yeah, the controls too switchy for me to do handbrake turns very well either. Because just a fraction of a degree too much on the analog stick and it freaks out and flips me around. I'd really love to get a working wheel and pedals that I could use with this game. Might be a bit easier for fine control with a wheel and pedals, you know, instead of this 20-year-old or 15-year-old controller or whatever it is I'm using right now. But it's all I've got at the moment, so I just gotta have to make do. Trying to focus on gentle turns. I have to look further ahead on this game than I do on other games because it takes a second for the car to respond with the controller the way it is. And I still haven't found my muffler. I'm beginning to think it's just eternally gone. I didn't see it at the stay on the road. I didn't see it at the junkyard anywhere, and I haven't found it along the side of the road anywhere. I have no idea where it might have went. Yeah, if you don't stay perfectly center on the road, it tends to start to throw you around and pull you off to the side. No, we do not want to go off this edge. That's end of race. I have to remember to tell myself to breathe. I have this bad habit of holding my breath when I'm trying to focus on something really hard. No, not like this. Not like this. But I haven't been hit by the train yet doing the rally. I did have it almost miss me that one time. I think my suspension screwed up again. My car feels like it's pulling to the right some. So that's going to be expensive. I don't even have that much. Well, actually, no. I've got the discount with Litari now, specifically so I could get stuff like that done cheaper. Keep a decent speed. Don't oversteer. Look ahead at what's coming, not what's right in front of me. Stay on the road, please. Got a sharp left turn up here. Oh, hey. That looks familiar. And finish. That must be from last time. I suppose we'll go grab that real quick. Well, it said finish, but maybe I have to go down here for it to count. I'll grab it on the way to start the race tomorrow. Or maybe some other time. I don't really need it right now. It's just my front spoiler. I've got the one on there that doesn't go with these fender flares, so... Alright, let's try and get this thing back to town in one piece so we can park it up for the day. Actually, I'm going to stop here. Take this helmet off. And I think I've still got some flyers to deliver. I might as well do it. Oh, missing a fender. Nice. Always missing one of those. It's just kind of become normal now. It's my personal style. There we go. That was my last two. Cool. Alright, so we've got a fender somewhere and a spoiler somewhere. All good. There we go. Now that I can see. Oh, we need to fix our choke here real quick. That's good enough for now. I didn't get enough adverts from him. That's weird. I'm really hoping there are no police. I really don't want to deal with stopping for him right now. Not that I'm doing anything wrong. I have my tags and everything, so I'm legal. It's just an inconvenience. And they always seem to find something to find me for. Apparently they'll find you for the radar detector if you have it up there when you pull up to them. So I'll have to remember to take that off next time and stick it in my pocket. You know, even this lower, or this other gear ratio for my final drive is I'm using, you know, the one with the most acceleration and essentially the lowest top speed. It still gets a decent top speed out here on the freeway, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's get this thing parked up. I think we'll leave the fuel at just over half a tank. That way it'll, maybe it'll make it lighter. I do still have that passenger seat in here too I can take out, but I like to keep that in here for when I need to give people rides. Let's get this parked up and then try and remember not to touch it until after 10 o'clock tomorrow so I don't get fined. Or have points deducted anyways. Alright. Stick that in there. How are we looking? Hard to tell. It looks like it's... Yeah, it looks like it's screwed up some. That's annoying, but not much I can do about it. I'll have to wait until after the race to fix it. Let's see how terribly I did. Yep, not even on the sheet. That's what I figured. I went off the road too much. Too out of practice. I'll have to decide if I'm even going to bother trying again tomorrow. I suppose I probably should, just for the practice, so... I guess we will... it's already 3 o'clock. I guess we'll hang out in town until tomorrow and try again, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you when we're ready to try that.
Huh?
Alright, here we go. Time for the second leg. We'll see how we do. Not expecting much because of my performance in the last race, but still practice. That being said, I'm not sure how many more episodes of this game we've got left to do. We're kind of running out of stuff other than just jobs and the rally. And I know there are the things I talked about before to do, but that's all stuff that could probably just fit into one episode once it actually happens. So we will see. Let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'll just start live streaming the game instead of doing constantly regular videos. I'd prefer to be able to do the videos also, but at the same time, they're not getting a whole lot of views because they're probably getting pretty repetitive at this point. I don't know how many times people can stand to see me lose the rally before they get bored and leave, so... And that suspension is screwed up. I'll be surprised if I survive this race. Oh, there's my front spoiler, I think, or the fender. One of the two. I think that was probably the spoiler. This part of the road's pretty bumpy, so I gotta be careful here. Got all these idiots standing here, wanting to die. Squiggle. At least I'm learning the road fairly well. But it doesn't matter too much if I can't make the car handle the way I need it to drive on it at speed. I've still got to keep it fairly slow so I can make it around the corners. As much as I want to handbrake turn on some of these sharp ones, every time I do, the controller freaks out and it just sends me spinning, and I end up losing more time than I would have gained over just slowing down normally. Alright, there's home. Now we're onto the part of the track that's probably going to kill me because I drive it so often and I still can't do well on it. Except for that one time, which I think was probably a fluke. Come on, stop getting squirrely. See, like being able to handbrake turn there would be really nice, but if I try it, I'll just end up killing everyone standing in the corner, and losing a bunch of time and going to jail. Which jail in this game apparently is not fun. It requires a lot of time waiting around, so I'd prefer to avoid that experience if possible. Gotta remember and breathe. And bouncy train tracks, let off the gas, coast over, hit the gas again, accelerate down the straight, let off the gas for the hill, because I can't remember what's over it. Try and take this turn smoothly so I don't go off the track. Sharper turn here. I'll slow down a bit before because I suck and I don't want to kill everyone. Accelerate through this straight again. Then we got this windy part up here by... Come on. Getting up to Fleetaris now. Yeah, with this gearing, if you hit the gas too hard, your tires just go spinning and you go flying. So you got to be a lot more cognizant of where your throttle position is and what gear you're in. Gas for the hill. Press the hill. Nail it again. It's pretty rough through this stretch, but we'll try and keep some decent speed through here. But we don't want to wreck at the same time, so we'll have to be careful. It's a fine balance, especially when you haven't played for a few days. Definitely a laggy spot in this in third gear, but it's a lot better than it was before. I can't tell if there's something on the car rattling or if it's just the road and the suspension. Let's try not to murder these people, but get some speed through here. Slow down a bit for the hill. We don't need air right now. We need to keep our car in one piece. Corner and gun it again. Give it some nitro. Yeah, even with the nitro on, it just spins the tires if you give it full throttle. Yeah, it just instantly goes to spinning if you've got it floored. I should probably stop experimenting and just try and finish the race. We're almost there. And finish, alright. Well, let's go see how terribly we did on this stretch. I feel like it was a bit better than the first one, but that's probably just because I had a bit of practice doing the first one, so... Alright, let's see what we got. We were off the sheet yesterday, so... Why do I keep getting a parking violation? I park here at the right time, I leave the car alone, I don't touch it until after 10 a.m. I don't understand how I keep getting that parking violation. It's completely screwing me. I mean, I would have been off the sheet anyways, but I would have been closer. Oh well, that's a skill issue, I guess. Skill and equipment, but... Oh, what time is it? 2. Alright, I guess we will take the car home, and then we'll grab the boat, and we'll see about finishing this out with some, I don't know, maybe some cards or we're kind of running out of stuff to do here. That is interesting anyways. Because if I remember correctly, I've got to get the card guy up to a certain money value before I can get him to offer the car. So I'm going to go ahead and save real quick while I'm here. It's Sunday, there's not a whole lot going on, so I might as well take advantage of it. Let's go get some water first. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to head home, and I will see you when we are ready to continue. Alright, here we are finally. I would have gotten here earlier, except for it took like 2 hours in game time to get this damn boat to start, so we're running a little late, but that's okay. This probably isn't going to be too exciting for anyone, but you know it needs to be done, unfortunately. Can I just keep that? Alright, so let's see how much we can lose, or how quickly we can lose all our money. We got 20, we're gonna stand. What do you got, 16? Suck it. I think we have to get over like 4,500 or something before we can... 19. I guess I'll stay again. I think we have to get over 4,500 or around there before he'll offer, You... Oh, that's okay. Really? I do not have good luck with this. Either that or he cheats, I'm not sure which it is. Because he always seems to just barely beat me. Every once in a while I'll win a hand, but... Oh wow. Actually won one that time. Weird. Give me my money back. That's one thing that I think is really stupid about this particular style, is that you can lose just on the draw. Which is, I mean, it's a game of chance, but still, it kind of ruins the game when you lose all your money immediately just on the draw. I might as well just be playing roulette or craps or something. Alright, what are we up to now? 1,200. I wish I didn't have to click on that a billion times every time. Every time, he just magically gets exactly what he needs to beat me. Pretty sure he cheats. And then every once in a while he lets you win just to keep you playing. $13. I guess we'll stand at 18. Yeah, of course. Brought some coffee with me. You're an ass, dude. Thief. No wonder Grandma says not to visit him. Really? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there you go. There's just, what, 1,200 marks down the toilet for absolutely no reason other than the game decided to give me those high cards. I don't like that you can just lose off the bat like that. I know it sounds stupid, but it's kind of frustrating. At least give me a chance to make a choice before you decide to take all my money from me. Just gonna draw every card in the deck there. Up to 1,300, we got... Oh, okay, well, he actually lost on the draw then. He must have heard me complaining about it. 18. We will stand. Drawing the whole deck again. I just want the keys for the car. I got the mod so I can fix it. I don't know if it works. I also got the mod for the camper van, but unfortunately it's got some issues. It's not wanting to load, and it's throwing a bunch of errors, not arrows. It's throwing a bunch of errors, and until I can get that resolved, until I can get that resolved, I can't really use it. So hopefully I can get that worked out. It's obviously going to take time to get the keys for this, unfortunately. 16, really? Oh, you know what? I'm going to stand and hope you draw a high card. No, of course not. That's better. He's giving me just enough money back to keep me playing. Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought. $17. What a crappy number to be at. Yeah. 8. 16. Come on, go over. Son of a... Every time. He gets, like, perfect hands. He can draw half the deck and get exactly what he needs. And I keep getting 16, which is, like, the worst friggin' number I could get. Or the worst hand I could get. So I'm way too likely to go over if I draw anything. And he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep grabbing cards until I got exactly the number I need. See? Fucking cheesy crap. Like, I don't mind the jank and the bugs and the weird stuff. But, like, that's just annoying. Nope, not spending anymore because I'm going to have to pay bills. Alright, well, that was a waste of money. I really want to kill this guy now, so that's exciting. I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit lighter and head home and try and figure out what I'm going to do for future episodes. So if you've got ideas, other than things that I've already mentioned, obviously, then let me know down in the comments, and I'll see if I can work something out, because right now I'm kind of running out of things to do in this game that are worth recording, so either I can get some new ideas, or I can just start streaming the game more often if people would rather see that. I don't know, so we will figure it out. And until next time, take care, be safe, and I will see you later.